Hi, Mike and Arlen, our Philippine journey. Thanks for stopping in. We're going to talk about the difference between dating and being in a relationship, and just what do Filipinas think about dating and being in a relationship. So let me tell you how this evolved. This afternoon, as is quite frequent, there's a group of us that meet over at the pool and we sit around and we have a beer or two. The whole idea behind it is to simply exercise. We get in the water, we swim, we exercise, we play, the girls call it water ball. It's kind of like water volleyball with no net, just a beach ball, smash it around, jump, exercise, stuff like that. Nothing strenuous by any way, shape, or means. So there we are, multiple husbands, multiple wives, multiple single guys. And as is usual, conversation goes from point A to point B to point C, and it gets interesting. Let's just leave it at that. So we started talking, though, about dating. One of our friends actually wants to date a Filipina. He's looking for a Filipina to date. However, his idea of dating and Filipinas' ideas of dating are very different. You see, in America, from my experience, even as when I was a single guy, dating was dating. It was not a relationship. Not uncommon for me to date, 3, 4 girls at the same time. And wasn't uncommon for them to date other men. We weren't in relationships. We were dating and we were trying to see where things were going. All right? In the Philippines, it's different. Much different. The girls don't look at it that way at all. In other words, if you think you're going to tell a girl that, hey, let's start dating, I want to see you a couple times a week, she considers you to be hers exclusive. And she's going to be yours exclusive. That's the way it generally works. And that's the way it usually is. They don't believe in dating in mass quantities. And what that means is that your idea of dating and their idea of dating are two different things. You may have the idea that dating means, hey, you know what? We're going to see each other once, twice a week. And I'm going to see other people once, twice a week. And when I'm ready for the right girl or find the right girl, then we'll get into a relationship. And during that period of time, she's free to date other guys as well. That's what dating in the United States is like. And from one of our British friends who was there, dating is the same way in the UK. I don't know about other countries, have no experience dating in other countries. However, since we had single girls and wives around, well, we asked them what their opinion on this was. And their opinion was very straightforward. No, when you're dating somebody, it means you're not seeing anybody else, the girl or the guy. And it's expected that if you're going to date a girl, that you have to adjust for what needs to take place. And what I mean by that is that if you're going to date a girl, a Filipina, the odds are that she is going to need some sort of help. may not be much. And if it's more than not much, you may want to consider dating somebody else. But we're the last person in the world to give you advice on that. The advice that we would give you is simply keep in mind, they don't think that having 2 or 3 girls in your speed dial is acceptable. If you're dating them, you're dating them alone. They consider it the beginning of a relationship. If you're not dating them, then, you're just pay for play. That's essentially where you're at. And if that's what you want, that's great. But keep in mind, that's the way it is. Now, there will be exceptions to every rule. And perhaps some women are going to be fine with you dating other women, even while they reserve themselves for you. And we actually know a woman who has no problem with it because she dates other men also. So there are exceptions to every rule, but the vast majority that you're going to find are women that are going to be and want to be exclusive. And they expect you to be exclusive also. You don't like it. It's against what you've been raised on, or how you've been raised. It's against the different traditions of what you've gone through in the U.S. This I fully understand. Don't shoot the messenger. Just trying to tell you that's how they are. And we sat there with our wives and they said, yes, that's exactly the way it is. We sat there with other women. Yes, that's exactly the way it is. Your mileage may vary somewhere else, may vary somehow. But that's what we came up with this afternoon, early evening. Hope you found this informative. As usual, please do subscribe, hit that thumbs up, and let us know in the comments what you think about it and what your expectations are. Thanks, and have a great day.